Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vhannah's Corner. Today I have the one and only Nyla Alert.
Hey!
It's Nyla, guys.
Again.
And we're always here to spread the good word. So, today we're going to talk about, sharing your blessings and the importance of that. I just feel like lately, I don't know, not to say I've been witnessing things, but just in general, I've been seeing things around me that it's like, if you know you've been struggling and you know God has blessed you with something awesome, even something tiny, I feel like you shouldn't hesitate when the time comes that you're tested to share that. Like I feel like that was the first thing we learned in kindergarten: sharing is caring.
Yeah.
And I feel like it should not be too much to, you know, share something that he's presented on you. Like I always said that when I get really established, when I start making like big money, I want to make sure that I don't lose sight of where I came from. I feel like humility
Your
is
why.
my why. Humility is such an important thing. Like I feel like I need to, whether it's philanthropy, whether it's giving back to my church, whether it's, helping those around me that I know need the help. I think it's important to just, give back, to share your blessing.
I agree, but also what I would say is that you don't always have to be big to share a blessing.
That's true.
So you could bless anybody, whether you're telling someone a simple God loves you or have a blessed day today. Like you don't have to be super fortunate to be a blessing to someone, because sometimes that day some people just needed to hear that.
That's true. Like, so getting into television, as some around me may have known that it was hard for me in the beginning. I was a little bit depressed when I got out of college. I didn't know what to do. And then, by the grace of God, somebody finally answered me back on LinkedIn, because that's where I was networking. Shakira, shout out to Shakira, who's now one of my mentors. And she was so generous and kind to give me a chance. Like, no one really was answering me back. And if they were, it was kind of like, all right, we can chit-chat. But,
sometimes it only takes one person.
Yeah, it's like we can chit chat, but I'm kind of busy right now. And this girl didn't know me from can paint. She didn't know anything about me, and she literally was like, "This is pre-pandemic," and she was like, "Okay, let's meet for coffee." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And I'm like, "I don't know how this is gonna go, but we sit, we chit chat." Then she helps. I hear back from her after she helps get me an interview, and then that interview didn't go well. She got me another interview. And then that interview didn't go well, and she got me another interview, and I guess third time's the charm.
Yep, and she just cut me out.
Yep, and then I got the job with the third interview. So when she did that and kind of paid it forward and helped me, I felt kind of the need to help out people where I could too, like people that would contact me in television, just people that I knew that would ask me for certain advice, like try my best not to shoo them off, like, oh, I'm too busy, because I was busy, but I felt like I had to help out in some way.
Especially because you knew. You was in that point.
Exactly. I was in that point. Like, if I knew that, I couldn't take a job at the time and, or an internship and somebody needed help, I was kind of like, all right, send me your resume so I can send it to so-and-so. And I did it where I could. So it's like, I feel like it's important to pay it forward. Just that good energy. I feel like I'm big on energy. I think you want that good energy to surround you, and you also want to do it for a genuine reason.
Yeah, that's very important. Because you don't want to do something and then just say that, all right, this person owes me the favor.
Exactly.
Like, you want to actually do it from your heart, knowing that, all right, I'm content with the fact that I did this for someone, and they can help someone who can help someone who can help someone. Which I feel like you've done that a lot. Don't worry, I won't make you emotional. I feel like you've done that a lot. No, because like being your friend for like all these years, like obviously you knowing me from straight the beginning, you never knew what I was going through, but just knowing you and us naturally vibing, and then me meeting Nairi, like I feel like you've helped everybody around you. That's what I feel like. Well, that's the truth. But I feel like you've helped everybody around you, so that's good. Yeah, I agree.
It's important. I feel like I want to always do things for the right reason with the right heart. I feel like it's just a big, important thing. because I literally feel like God knows your heart. I think he knows, even when some people may look at you and see the outside things, or maybe some things didn't come off a certain way, or a good way to certain people. I feel like my thing that's important to me is, as long as God knows my heart, I feel like I'm usually okay, and I'm fine with that, because I know that
he knew why.
Yeah, like I feel like I tried my best. I tried to help out as best as I can. Sometimes I may help out and it may fall flat.
Yeah, even if it didn't go the way you expected it to, you know why you did it.
Exactly.
He knows why you did it.
Exactly. So I think that's important. That's an important thing. The other day, literally, so Nyla sees me post on Instagram, and she sees me post. I think it was like, oh, I need them to add this link to this video, right? I was like, Instagram, I need you. I was struggling. I was like, Instagram, I need you to add some links to like this thing. Like, I don't understand why there's not multiple links in the bio. And Nyla literally writes me and she's like, this is his website you can use. Just create an account and you can do it. And I'm like, simple things like that, I feel like is important. And I feel like in giving back in small ways.
You know what's so crazy? Like, this is funny, because I really would get mad. Like, this is something I'm actually getting over now. I would really get mad where it's like, I know I have a big heart. Like, I don't need to walk around, like, flaunting it. But I know I have a big heart. And I would really get mad, like, you know what? People don't do for me what I do for them. And then, like, now that I'm starting to look at it and analyze it, it's like, it actually sounds crazy, because obviously you would always want to extend yourself if you can. Like, you don't have to overdo it, but don't let what people don't do for you change how you are as a person. So that's something I'm learning now, because me even thinking that, I'd be looking at it now and it's like, that sounds so foolish. Yeah. But we're still humans, so it's still something that you got to get over. But
I feel like I had to kind of get over that leap too, because I think it was hard for me for a while, because I'm like, damn, I just feel like and when sharing like your blessings, I feel like in a way, not only physical things, obviously, but like just good advice, being there for somebody, because you have the time to like kind of just sit and be with somebody when they need it, even if it's in silence. I just feel like
their presence, knowing that you're there, is very important too. It's
a very important thing, and I feel like I had to kind of understand that as well. You say it's foolish, but we're human.
It's like, all right. Like, all right, I know I'm always going out my way for people, but then it's like, regardless of the fact, every human wants to feel appreciated. I literally just told Jordan this. Everybody wants to feel appreciated at some point in their life, no matter if you're like, no, I don't want this, I don't want that. Yes, you do. Yeah. You want that one person who's going to make you feel special regardless. Like,
it's just, it's a thing that, I don't know, it makes us feel good inside. That's why I was saying before, I feel like good energy, I always want that to surround me. I always want to do things with a good heart, even if I don't realize I'm doing it. Just, I don't know, just being a good person in general. Like, scratch all of that. Just being a good person, I think that a good person coming with a good heart, I think is so good to continue in your life. I feel like the energy that surrounds you, the way you think, I think all of that stuff kind of transpires with one another, because if you out here just kind of being greedy, and just doing stuff hoping to get something back.
I would say the good person, like as far as spreading the energy, sometimes you do got to know when to put a stop to it. Not saying to stop being yourself, but sometimes you cannot overdo it, because you will fry yourself out. That's something I'm learning too. That's something I'm learning too, and it's like, all right, I got to know when to.
Yeah, no, that's definitely another important thing. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. That is our little tidbit on sharing that good energy, sharing that blessing, and
they feel the energy in the video,
as they should. Vhannah out. Thanks, guys.